did that happen? So, how did I get Larnell Lewis, one of the best drummer in the world, and Jordan Rudess, one of the best keyboard player in the world, to play on my music? The simple answer is I asked. I asked them and they were interested, so we made it happen. But of course, there's a little more than that. The story begins with a song I wrote about 10 years ago. Chickspain has always been a drummer's favorite. Ever since I wrote the song and recorded it with Stefan Chamberlain, and then after that I performed the song live with different drummers in different countries around the world. And all the drummers that ever played the song, they always said like it's a fun song to play. It's just hard enough to be challenging, but not too hard, so it's work, you know. So I knew it was a drummer's favorite, and I thought maybe even more drummers would love to play the song. Here comes Drumeo. So if you don't know, Drumeo is kind of a drum school, mostly online and on YouTube. So I think it was in 2014, and I was in China, and I was on tour. You know, I was playing shows in China, and just to pass the time, I was watching YouTube, and I'm a drummer myself, and I love to watch other drummers play. So I found Drumeo, and I watched a lot of their videos. And I thought, well, okay, so it's a school, so of course they have students, and they make good video on YouTube, and I knew that they had some backing tracks for their students to play along. So I thought, well, that's the best place to share my music, to share Chickspain, because I know that all the drummers, probably all the drummers would love to at least try to play that song. So I just emailed, I think it was Jared, and I emailed him the song without the drums, and I said, well, okay, so it's a cool song to play on drums, so maybe if you want, you can add it to your bank of backing tracks, you know, just like that. So Jared emailed me back and he said, yeah, that's very nice, and we will put it in our backing tracks. That's it. But then when I came back to Quebec City in Canada in 2018, I went back into the business of playing my music here, and I got my band back together with Stefan Chamberlain on drums, and he told me that he had a Drumeo session booked. He went to do his clinic in Vancouver and on YouTube for Drumeo, and then when he came back, he said, hey, you know, your song Chickspain, well, Larnell Lewis of Snarky Puppy played the song for Drumeo, and it's gonna come out very soon. So I was like, what? Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's see what happens. And so the video of Larnell Lewis playing Chickspain came out, I think in May 2020, and that was a blast. So, of course, I was blown away by that video and by his playing of Chickspain, just like millions of other people apparently on YouTube. So that was actually the first step for me to get in touch with Larnell Lewis, to later have him on my music again. But we'll get back to him later. So now let's talk about Jordan Rudess. Of course, I have been a huge fan of Jordan Rudess, and he's been a big influence on me ever since I heard him play with Dream Theater. So at some point, I wanted to get his opinion. Maybe I just wanted to know what he would think of my music. So in 2020, I did an album called The Robo Jazz Band. And when the album was out, I contacted Jordan Rudess on the internet, and I sent him the album, and I just asked him, okay, what do you think about it? And he was really nice. He replied pretty fast with a very nice message, and he actually recorded the message on video.
Hey you guys, it's Jordan Rudess here, keyboard friend of M.Fiset, and I just heard Matthew's album, and it's really, really cool. A great jazzy, funky, proggy, keyboard-heavy album. Thank you for sending it to me, Matthew, and good luck with the release, and I hope all our keyboard friends and music enthusiasts check it out and enjoy. So my friends, I will see you on the road, and Matthew, I will see you in keyboard land. All right, good luck with the album, man.
So that was my contact with Jordan Rudess, and of course that was a pretty good contact. So when I was recording my new album, there was one song called One More that I thought maybe could use an extra keyboard solo in addition to my keyboard solo and the solos of the other musicians. I thought, it's a high energy track and maybe we need to take it to the next level. So I asked Jordan to play on the song, and he said, yeah, sure, let's do it. So he said well, I can do it maybe in a few weeks, and so yeah, sure. So I sent him the tracks, and he did his solo with a video, and I was of course very impressed by his solo, and that was really nice of him. But it's a great solo, so it's Jordan Rudess. It's his typical sound and typical playing style, and it fits the song perfectly. So that was great, but the drums were still missing in that recording. So at the time that Jordan did the solo, the drums were just like an electronic version of the drums, just to give the groove to everybody, but the drums were still missing. So you guess where it's going. So after having Jordan Rudess on the album, on the song, I thought, well, I need someone really, really good to play the song on the drums and bring it to yet another level. So I asked Larnell Lewis. And because of the Chickspain experience, he was really into it, so he said, yes, we'll do it. And eventually he recorded his part. He also recorded a video, and that's what you can hear on the album. And the video is actually out on YouTube already, and the song is on the album, which is out today. So that's how it happened. That's it for my story, and let's keep in touch for more later. Bye.